The big heat is on the way for today. Look at that picture already. Looks like the heat setting in could be threatening records. We'll get to it in a couple of minutes.
And we do have significant trouble out along Main Street in Ellicott City this morning. I'll have all the details and the best option for the alternate route coming up.
Plus, fed up with noise coming from planes traveling to and from BWI Airport, people who live nearby are speaking up. The latest response from the FAA, that's coming up.
You ready? Here are your directions. Call, spin, and win.
Now we'll be looking for our first winner sometime in the next 30 minutes.
You're watching Fox 45 Morning News. All local, all morning.
Oh, wow. How nice is that? Good morning on this Wednesday, May 17th. Thanks for waking up with us. And to that, I'm Patrice Sanders.
And I'm Tom Rogers. Beautiful way to wake up on this Wednesday, but that sun, he's coming with some heat today.
That makes me want to go outside, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We've got traffic
Get a
and
window
weather.
in here.
We need windows and a live studio audience, I always say. All right, we went off track there. We have weather and traffic. Thank you, the Corkers applauding. Weather and traffic every 10 minutes. We have that.
Let's go to Jonathan Myers. Candace Stoll, of course, looking at that road conditions for us on your commute. But Jonathan, we're wearing some summer clothes today.
Oh yeah, SPF going to be out this afternoon, folks. We've got some mild temperatures now, but some of the hottest temperatures of the year so far coming our way this and tomorrow afternoons. BWI 56, 64 at the Inner Harbor. We've got 61 in Annapolis, near 70 at Westminster, and 58 at Columbia. Look at all those clear skies on the satellite. Looks fine. You do see some rain and storms in the upper Midwest. That's been severe weather. Actually, that system will approach by the end of this week and affect perhaps Black-Eyed Susan Day. We'll get into the effects we're going to see in a couple of minutes. But 65, sunshine at pickup time, recess 86. And how about that on the playground? It's going to need an extra bottle of water, 89 degrees. 10 minutes. Morning commute forecast, Candace.
All right, thanks, Jonathan. We do have a sinkhole out along Main Street, and you're going to find all of the activity in the heart of Ellicott City. Of course, it's all right between Rogers Avenue and Klein. Now, that is completely shut down. You need to use 40 as the alternate route. We are hearing that this portion of the road is going to be shut down indefinitely. So Jimmy's almost there on his way to the scene. Certainly give you a live look as soon as we get that up. As far as 70 is concerned, no issues there in either direction. Beltway, not too bad either. We are seeing green across the board. Let's turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Candace. 6:02, and happening today, the Baltimore City Board of Estimates will take a final vote on the city's traffic cameras. The city has selected two vendors, one to operate the speed cameras and one more to operate the red light cameras. Now, the city says splitting the award between two vendors assures if one fails, there will be another vendor ready to go. If approved, the program could be up and running by this time next month. 6:03 now. Severe and deadly storms reaching from Texas to the Great Lakes. At least two people are dead after tornadoes tore through Oklahoma and Wisconsin. In Oklahoma, a tornado struck just after 7 last night. That was in Elk City, about 2 hours west of Oklahoma City. And in Wisconsin, a person was killed. About 24 others were hurt when a tornado struck a trailer park in Barron County. The sheriff says a number of people are still unaccounted for this morning. And breaking news, new reaction coming in now after a startling report that claims the president asked former FBI Director James Comey to end the Michael Flynn investigation and his ties to Russia.
Megan Gillen live from our breaking news desk with the information on this coming in. Megan.
Good morning, Patrice and Tom, and to all of you. This breaking news just continuing to unfold as breaking news. We're hearing now from sources close to Comey. They say Comey wrote a memo outlining President Trump's request for him to bury the investigation of National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Sources saying that Comey was so appalled by the request, he wanted to document it. Right now, the White House adamantly denying this report, saying in part, quote, the president has never asked Mr. Comey or anyone else to end any investigation, including any investigation involving General Flynn. Well, just into our newsroom this morning, both sides of the aisle are now asking questions. Listen in.
The larger concern is just what seems to be a lack of communication discipline coming out of the White House.
He needs to come back before the Congress and I think share with the public what conversations he had with the president that may bear on whether there was any effort to obstruct the investigation or impede it in any way.
Well, we know the former FBI director has declined an invitation to testify in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee behind closed doors. Some sources say he wants to testify publicly, and now the expectation is that those memos will be subpoenaed. Also breaking right now, we've been talking about that sinkhole in Ellicott City following Howard County Police. Take a look here. This is closing Main Street right now from Rogers Avenue to Klein Avenue. We are hearing that section of road will be closed indefinitely, and it is all because of this, guys. Take a good look at these pictures now pouring into our newsroom. We are told a water main break has caused the sinkhole. You can see the water there rushing in these dark pictures. We know it's hard to see. We've got Stephanie Woods, though, on her way to the scene right now. We're going to have a live report from her just minutes away. That's the latest from our breaking news desk. Tom and Patrice, back to you.
6:05.